Welcome to Canadian Armed Forces Fitness, your premier destination for online fitness training in the CAF community. Our mission is to provide dynamic, results-driven fitness programs tailored to meet the diverse needs and wants of our CAF members. Join us for our weekly live and bilingual workouts with options for every fitness level. Engage in our challenges and explore diverse content from mobility sessions to targeted training programs like force evaluation prep. Connect with our community by subscribing to our bulletin and following us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to stay informed on our latest updates and events. I'm Coach Saul, and together we are CAF Fitness.
Et bien sûr, nous sommes les FAC en forme. Bonjour tout le monde, bon jeudi et bienvenue dans le studio Les FAC en forme propulsé par PSP. Je suis votre hôte, Coach Saul. Comme toujours, avoir de l'eau à proximité, avoir un espace bien dégagé et sécuritaire. Et si jamais il y a un mouvement qui ne vous convient pas, dites-moi dans les commentaires pour que je puisse vous donner des alternatives pour ces mouvements-là. Okay, hello everyone and welcome to the Canadian Armed Forces Fitness Studios powered by PSP. I am your host, Coach Saul. Like always, have some water nearby, have space to work out in, and if there's any movements that do not agree with you in your body, let me know in the comment section so I can give you alternatives for those movements. Okay. Before we get started with the mobility today we're going to be doing a head to toe stretch and we're going to be focusing on some breathing as well. But before we get started with that, there is a link towards Wordly in the chat. Okay. Wordly is for subtitles, or you can have me speaking whatever language you'd like. But please note that this content is being translated using AI-based tools. And while we strive for accuracy, AI translations may not capture all the nuances of the original language. OK, alors il y a un lien vers Wordly dans le chat en ce moment. Wordly, c'est pour les sous-titres ou bien vous pouvez me faire parler n'importe quelle langue que vous voulez. Mais il faut remarquer que ce contenu est traduit à l'aide des outils basés sur l'intelligence artificielle. Et bien que nous nous efforçons d'être précis, les traductions par IA peuvent ne pas saisir toutes les nuances de la langue d'origine. OK? Before beginning this workout, please read our disclaimer, which is on the screen right now, or it's also available in the description of this video. Veuillez lire l'avis de non-responsabilité qui est affiché sur l'écran en ce moment ou bien sûr dans la description. Very quickly before we get started as well, do not forget that it is the first day of Summer Ready Challenge, everyone. May 1st to 31st. Please scan a QR code. I will be posting this later on after we're done stretching. Make sure that you scan the QR code to find out more information. But essentially, you download your calendar, which is going to have spaces for each day. You're going to watch the video and participate in it. You're going to find the mystery word and put it into your calendar. At the end of the month, you're going to submit your calendar to me. And guess what? You'll have a chance to win one of 25 prize packs. OK, vous aurez la chance à la fin du mois, après d'avoir complété votre calendrier avec tous les mots mystères, de le remettre à moi et vous aurez la chance à gagner un de 25 lots de prix FAC en forme. OK, alors c'est vraiment cool. OK, without further ado, we are going to get started. We're going to start with a bit of a dynamic kind of warm-up style. Then we're going to get into some breathing, and then we're going to get into some static stretching, as well as some dynamic stretching, but a little bit more deeper stretching for our body. OK? Alors, on commence avec les mouvements dynamiques. On baisse les bras, les mains écartées, les doigts écartés au maximum. On regarde vers le haut et vers le bas. Et on va bouger un petit peu le cou. Vous aurez peut-être besoin de ça, gauche à droite. Vous aurez peut-être besoin de ça si vous travaillez au bureau. Okay, let's go shoulder to shoulder now. Ear to your shoulder, ear to your shoulder. Et vous faites des demi-cercles en avant. Très bien. Et les demi-cercles en arrière. Excellent, on garde les épaules baissées, les doigts écartés. Très bien. On rapproche les omoplates, on monte les épaules jusqu'aux oreilles et on laisse tomber vers l'avant. Okay, big shoulder rolls forward. 3, 4. Let's go backwards now. Forward, up, and back. 2, 3, 4. Let's get big arm circles now going forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go backwards. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Let's do arm hugs now. Okay, les gros câlins. Très bien. Et les élans de bras aussi. Okay, big arm swings. Good job. Very nice. And shake that out. Okay, let's put the feet a little bit wider than shoulder width. One hand on the thigh, reach down. The other hand reaches over top. Oh, feel that stretch all the way from your hips to your fingertips. Et l'autre côté, on se relève, on met l'autre main sur la cuisse et on baisse la main en allongeant le bras opposé au-dessus de la tête et on se plie vers le côté. On ne tourne pas vers la jambe. On tient. N'oubliez pas de respirer, tout le monde. Et on se relève. Nice job. OK, les mains sur les hanches et on fait les gros cercles de hanches. Okay, this is a very underrated kind of warm-up exercise. Switch. Okay, this is a ball and socket joint, right? It can move in a whole bunch of different directions, and guess what? We're hitting them all. So we got to loosen up the hips here. Okay, feet together now, hands on your knees, and let's work the knees in one direction now. Okay, I hear some snapping, some crackling, and some popping all over the place here. And other direction now. Very nice. And let's stand up. We're going to do a couple of Jefferson curls. Okay, so feet under the hips. Okay, les pieds en dessous des hanches, mains sur les cuisses. We keep our hands on our body the whole time. On garde les mains en contact avec le corps. Okay, grande respiration. Et on va fondre une vertèbre à la fois. Okay, starting at the neck and working down one vertebrae at a time. Nice and slow. If you're going any faster than I am, I'm at about mid-shin right now, and you're going too fast. Okay, all the way down. Oh, and then once you're down as far as you can go, maybe you stopped at mid-shin. Maybe you're on the floor. Okay, from here we can do a little bit of rock side to side. Et si on veut, on peut plier les bras, mettre le front sur l'avant-bras, et on peut juste basculer d'un côté à l'autre. All right, now remember, all the blood's in your head, so come up slowly, okay? Straight legs, come up slowly, one vertebrae at a time, stacking your bones, one at a time on top of each other. Your chin is on your chest, and then your shoulders roll back, your chin comes up. Very nice. All right, everyone, let's have a seat on the floor. Or you can have a seat on the couch or something like that. We're going to do something with this later, but sit somewhere comfortable, okay? I'm going to sit down with my legs crossed. If you would like to sit on something to lift your bum a little bit higher, maybe you lack mobility. I certainly, as you can see, I'm not super comfortable in this stretch, but it's something that I've become more and more comfortable with over the years, okay, because I got tight hips. All right, so forearms on your legs, externally rotate your hands. Make sure your hands are facing up, okay? If they're kind of face down, you can kind of just slump over like this, nice and tall. give your lungs room to inflate. Okay, we're going to take 5 deep breaths here. Okay, and the breaths are going to be as follows. We're going to inhale for a count of 5, hold our breath for a count of 5, exhale for a count of 5, and hold our breath, lungs empty, for a count of 5. Okay, we're going to do that 5 times, and then from there we'll get on to a bit more of some static holds and whatnot. All right, so everyone, starting with the palms facing up. Close your eyes if you wish. Inhale. Ready? Let's go. 1, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. And return to your normal breathing. Okay, return to your normal breathing pattern. We're going to kind of like not regain consciousness, but I want you to become aware of your surroundings again, stuff like that. Okay, but I do want you to breathe throughout this stretch, and I want you to be conscious of your body. Okay, block out anything else that's maybe worrying you or concerning outside of this living room or wherever you are, right outside of this studio right now. I want you just to focus on how you are feeling in your body, and if you feel like you need to stay in a stretch a bit longer, do it. All right? Alors, si vous sentez que vous avez besoin de tenir un étirement pour plus long que moi je tiens ou que je recommande, faites-le, écoutez votre corps. Okay? All right, everyone. Let's go to our knees now. You can either go toes curled in or feet flat. Up to you. We're going to put one hand behind the back. We're going to grab that hand and pull to the opposite side. So you can see my fingers on the side here. Okay? Now, I'm going to lean my head towards the elbow that's sticking out. Okay? From there, I want you to look up as you inhale and look down as you exhale. Okay? So slow your breathing down a little bit slower than normal, I guess. Inhale, look up, and exhale, look down. And synchronize the movement with the breath. This is going to kind of force you to breathe, force you to get your muscles the oxygen they need, force you to relax. Okay, bring your neck back to neutral before you do anything. Release. Okay, revenez à la position neutre. On attrape l'autre poignet et on le tire vers le côté opposé, en arrière du dos. Okay, et on va plier le cou ou on va incliner le cou vers le coude qui tire. Okay, et on prend une grande respiration en regardant vers le haut. Et expiration, on regarde vers le bas, tout en gardant la tête inclinée. Revenez à la position neutre et on peut laisser aller les bras. Ok, on secoue un petit peu. Ok, je veux maintenant mettre les mains au sol. Ok, je sais qu'on écrase les pieds en ce moment, alors on va se mettre à quatre pattes. On va faire quelques mouvements ici. On va commencer en étirant les poignets. Ok, alors je veux, pour commencer, que vous basculez vers l'avant et vers l'arrière. Et lorsque vous basculez vers l'avant, je veux que vous appuyez vos doigts au sol pour vous relancer vers l'arrière. Ok, écartez les doigts. Respirez. Assurez d'avoir les mains alignées avec les épaules et les genoux alignés avec les hanches. Prenez quelques respirations. Moi, je vais rester dans chaque position pour environ 5 respirations. OK? On va retourner maintenant les poignets. Alors, si jamais vous n'arrivez pas à tourner vos doigts complètement vers vous comme ça, on fait ce qu'on peut en faisant la rotation externe des épaules. OK? Et on va basculer encore une fois. Okay, so if you can't quite get your fingers pointing towards you, no big deal. Just do as much as you can, okay, in the external rotation. So if you can only get your fingers to point outwards and you can't get them all the way towards you, that's totally fine. Same thing here, though. Spread your fingers, push them into the floor to send you forward. Very good. Being very careful now. We're going to be putting a little bit of pressure on the backs of our hands. Okay, so maybe putting a little bit less weight on our wrists will be helpful for this one. The way you can do that is bringing your knees forward. Okay, alors on amène les genoux un petit peu plus proches des mains et on va mettre le dos de la main au sol, l'arrière des mains au sol et on va faire des basculements. Bien. Ok, on va maintenant pointer les doigts les uns vers les autres et on va basculer de un côté à l'autre. Okay, so now we're pointing the fingers in towards each other and we're rocking side to side. Very good. And now hands back on the floor just to stretch out those extensors a little bit more. 3, 2, 1. All right, hands together. We're going to do some wrist figure eights. Thank you for the likes on Facebook, by the way, or maybe those are on YouTube. I'm not sure. I'll have to check. Thank you. Okay, wrist figure eights one direction, and then on change dans l'autre sens. Okay, we're going to go in the other way. Very good. All right, we're going to take care a little bit of the thoracic spine now. Okay, so what I want us to do is start in a quadruped position, I should say. Okay, from here, what we're going to do is we're going to inhale. And as we inhale, your belly is going to go down, your bum is going to go up, as well as your chin. And you're going to take a deep inhale. This is the cow position. Now from here, we're going to go to cat, exhaling, rounding the back as much as possible and bringing those hips towards your rib cage. Okay, again, inhale. And exhale. Hips forward, head through the arms if you can. Round the back as much as possible. We're going to feel that in our shoulder blades as well. Let's go back again. Inhale. Tip that back. And exhale. Round the back as much as possible. Try and spread the floor apart with your hands. Okay, two more times. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Very good. All right, now we're going to take a child's pose. I personally am going to use my little handy dandy couch here. So if you have something to put your hands up on, grab it. If you don't have anything, no big deal. You can do this from the floor. So I'll demonstrate from the floor first. Sit your hips back onto your heels, knees wide, push your chest through and down, and hold it there. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of a twist in about 10 to 15 seconds. Et alors, si vous avez quelque chose pour mettre vos mains dessus, allez le chercher. Mais sinon, ça ne dérange pas. Tout ce qu'on fait aujourd'hui se fait du plancher, du sol. Très bien. Et vous pouvez vous redresser pour un instant. Cette fois-ci, on va faire le chat-vache, mais d'une position de l'enfant. OK? Alors, regardez comment ça se fait. On se met dans la position de l'enfant. On va arrondir le dos en amenant les hanches vers l'avant, mais avec les bras étendus devant nous. Et ensuite, on allonge la colonne vertébrale. On passe la tête entre les bras et on expire. OK? Alors, inclinez-vous. On va avoir le dos rond pour commencer. Alors, on va vider les poumons. Et on inspire. Et on veut l'extension de la colonne vertébrale. Encore une fois, arrondir le dos. Et on extensionne. Dernière fois, on garde les mains bien appuyées au plancher ou bien le tablette ou le canapé ou la chaise. Et on se met en extension. 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Come on back up. This time we're going to be doing similar to the child's pose, but we're going to be doing a shoulder pass through this time. Okay? So we're going into child's pose with our arms extended in front of us. One of our arms is going to reach through underneath. And we're going to place our head and shoulder on the floor if we can. Okay? So let's do this together. Sitting back on our heels, knees wide, push your stomach through your knees, reach through and hold it there. Like I said, usually you have a safe bet counting 5 deep breaths. That's how long we're holding for. Come on, back to that neutral position. Et maintenant, on va passer l'autre main en dessous des côtes. On va mettre l'épaule et la tête au sol. Et on va rester ici pour 5 respirations. Très bien, on revient au centre. Nice job. Et on prend une position neutre. Excellent. On va maintenant attaquer aux hanches. OK, on va commencer avec l'étirement soit au sol, ça s'appelle le sans son, ou sur le canapé, ça s'appelle le stretch canapé. Okay, so we're going to do either Samson stretch from the ground or the couch stretch from your couch or your chair or whatever. Allow me to demonstrate. So one knee down, other knee up. Okay, we're going to drive the hips forward and down, and you can add, especially from the ground, you may need to add a number of things with the arms. So you're going to reach up. Maybe you need to lean to the side. Maybe you need to grab your knee and twist over the front. I'm going to leave that up to you. On the couch stretch, you're going to elevate your front leg on the couch or the chair or whatever it is. Okay, obviously this is a great box for me because it's kind of a low box. If you have a low bench or something like that, or even stacking a couple books on top of one another, that's really going to stretch out that hip flexor in behind. And then once again, you can add in that overhead reach or that twist or whatever you'd like, or you can just hold. We're going to be holding here for about 30 seconds. So that's about 20 more seconds from now. Okay, alors grande respiration en maintenant cet étirement. Et on peut allonger les bras au-dessus de la tête si on veut. On peut s'incliner vers la jambe en avant pour en rajouter à l'étirement qui se passe dans la fléchissure des hanches. Trois, 2, 1 et très bien, on revient au sol. Okay, we're coming out of that stretch and other leg now. Okay, same thing on the floor looks like this. On the couch looks like this. Okay, so driving the hips forward and down, regardless of the version you're doing. Okay, on veut toujours avoir les hanches vers l'avant, pousser les hanches vers l'avant et vers le bas. Okay. On allonge un ou deux bras. On incline vers l'avant, pas vers l'avant, mais vers la jambe en avant. Très bien. Et on garde ça pour un autre 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Et on peut lâcher cet étirement. On revient au sol en sécurité. Okay, this time we're going to either do pigeon stretch from the floor or figure 4 stretch from the box. I'll show 2 versions on the box, one from the floor. Okay, so you're either going to go into kind of a plank position, as you can see here. Okay, I'm going to bring one knee off the floor, bring my other foot in front of that knee, and then I can bring my knee back down to the floor. Okay, so from the other angle, just like that. Okay, now the further forward your foot goes, the more of a stretch you're going to get here. Okay, and then you can either stay upright or you can get down onto your elbows. Okay, alors vous pouvez rester dans cette position, soit redressé, ou si vous cherchez plus d'étirement, on peut avancer le pied ou on peut se baisser sur les coudes, s'incliner vers l'avant. OK? La version sur le canapé ou sur la boîte, okay, the version on the couch or the box is simply figure 4 on the box. So you're going to do a pigeon stretch with your shin on the box. Then you're going to lower your back leg down. Okay? You can do this from a standing position if you have like a really high bar stool chair style thing, or you can do it if you have a low box like this or a stack of books on top. The other way that you can do this one is by sitting. You could do this from the floor, but it might be a bit more uncomfortable. Sitting and bringing your foot on top of your opposite knee, just like this. Okay? C'est une belle option pour ceux et celles qui sont pas confortables, sont pas à l'aise au sol dans le pigeon ou bien le figure 4 sur la boîte. Moi, personnellement, j'aime la figure 4. Believe it or not. Des fois, quand on est inconfortable, mais on veut rester dans cet étirement parce que ça fait du bien, mais ça, c'est juste inconfortable, on peut soit basculer, on peut bouger d'un côté à l'autre, on peut ajuster l'étirement pour que, par exemple, le pied n'est pas autant loin du corps. Okay? On peut faire des ajustements. 3, 2, 1, on change de jambe. Okay? 3, 2, 1, other side. Okay, come down first. Don't try putting your other leg up there first unless your name is Gumby. And then you're going to switch over to the other side. So if you're on the floor, you're looking like this. If you're on a box, looking like this. And if you are on a chair or something like that, seated, put your foot on top of your opposite knee. Okay, now as you can see here, for me, getting my knee to the floor, to the box, I should say, is more difficult than it was on the other side. Like I always say, we're never even. We never have the same thing on both sides. One side's always more tighter than the other, okay? So we have to adjust, right? Maybe I spend a little bit more time on this side. Maybe I kind of rock back and forth a little bit more than I did on the other side. Perhaps I start with the figure 4 stretch seated with my foot on my opposite knee, and then I work my way to this style of stretch. There's always ways around. Et comme je dis toujours, on est toujours déséquilibré un petit peu. On a toujours une jambe qui pousse plus qu'un autre. On est plus raide sur un côté que l'autre. On a toujours une jambe qui est plus souple ou flexible que l'autre. Alors, il faut être conscient de ça. Il faut connaître nous-mêmes. Il faut travailler sur ses forces et faiblesses. Trois, 2, 1 et on revient à la position neutre. Nice job. Cette fois-ci, si vous êtes au sol, s'assoit au sol, on amène une jambe en arrière avec le haut du pied au sol et vous sentirez un étirement dans vos cuisses. On peut se coucher sur soit le coude ou bien l'épaule, okay, mais on veut pas que le genou se lève. Okay? On veut garder le genou au sol. Alors, gardez ça en tête. L'autre option, si vous utilisez le canapé, c'est de mettre le jambe arrière, le pied arrière sur le canapé et ensuite mettre l'autre jambe en avant et vous redresser. Alors, ça va cibler plus les cuisses dans cette option-ci. Et time. On change de jambe. Okay, we're going to change legs now. So whether you're seated on the floor with one leg in behind, or you're up on a couch or a chair, putting your foot up on the couch, other foot on the floor, and then simply sitting up this way. Now, I've had people in the studio kind of put their back foot, and then they go to stand up, or they go to sit back, and then they go, oh, like they're not, like they have to stay here. They're not able to sit up all the way or to move their foot forward and come forward like this. That's okay, that happens. So just be conscious of that, and maybe if you're using the couch stretch, you do it from the floor. Nice. 3, 2, 1, and come on out of that stretch there. Very nice, everyone. Okay, we're going to take care of the inside of the legs before I let you go. So find a nice spot on the floor where you're comfortable, and I want you to spread your legs double shoulder width apart if you can. Okay, now if you're someone who's like, no, I'm not going any further than this, that's totally fine. Okay, so go as wide as you can. We're going to try and get lower from now and until the end of the stretch. Okay, toes pointed towards the ceiling if you can. Now I want you to put one hand on the inside of one leg, and the other hand is reaching over the top towards your foot. And your goal here would be trying to get your shoulder to your knee and trying to get your hand to your foot. Shoulder on the inside of the knee, that is. Okay, so I don't want you like going behind, trying to go like this. Okay, shoulder in front of the knee and over top. Et come on up, redressez-vous. Et on fait la même chose sur l'autre côté. Main sur l'intérieur de la cuisse et on va par-dessus, épaule en avant du genou, la main au-dessus. Toes pointed up. Don't let your other foot fall forward. Toes pointed up. Nice and slowly come on back to a seated position. All right, now, if you lost your stretch a little bit, just try and widen your legs out a little bit. Dig your heels into the ground. Keep your toes pointed up and then fold forward now as much as you can. Okay, if it's not much, or if you can barely get your hands to the floor, just stay there, point your toes up, breathe, smile, and perhaps pray that it'll be over soon. Good. 3, 2, 1. Come on back. Dig those heels in now. I want you to put one hand in front, one hand in behind, and now lift your bum off the floor and push yourself forward. I don't know if it translated in the camera or not, but I just opened my legs up a little bit further without even noticing. Okay, one more time, but this time instead of doing the reach over and reach across, we're just going to try and reach both hands down to the one side, just folding however you feel. And come on up. Switch over to the other side now. Reaching. Trying to get both hands to the same spot. Et on se redresse. Come on, back up. Last time, one hand in front, one hand behind. Push yourself forward a little bit more. And then I just want you to fold forward as much as you can. And I just want you to hold it there while I talk about the Summer Ready Challenge. So it's day 1 today, but it's never too late to start. Maybe it'll be too late on the 31st because you'll have to catch up with 31 workouts. But if you start today, download your calendar at cfmws.ca/calfitness. Okay, just go to that and you'll find everything, all the info you need. Okay, download your calendar for the Summer Ready Challenge. Watch all the workouts. Get the mystery word from all the workouts into the calendar. Once all of the mystery words are in your calendar, you can submit your calendar to me at the end of the month, and then I will put your name in a draw for some awesome Calf Fitness prizes. Okay, not just prizes, but prize packs. I'm going to close my legs slowly here, which I recommend that you close your legs slowly when you do close your legs, but we're not closing our legs yet. Okay, Summer Ready Challenge, le défi prêt pour l'été, ça commence aujourd'hui. On est déjà en train de courir. Ok, le défi prêt pour l'été. Alors, allez à sbmfc.ca/fac en forme ou bien défi prêt pour été, pas de ponctuation, pas d'accent. Okay. Téléchargez votre calendrier et lorsque, à la fin du mois, vous avez le calendrier tout rempli des mots mystères, que vous avez fait tous les entraînements et que vous avez rempli votre calendrier, vous soumettez votre calendrier à moi, Coach Saul. À la fin du mois, il y aura un formulaire sur le site web à la fin du mois, ok, pour soumettre votre calendrier. Vous seriez dans le tirage pour gagner un de 25 lots de prix Fac en forme, ok. Alors ça, c'est toute l'info que je peux vous donner aujourd'hui. Fermez tranquillement vos jambes. Close your legs nice and slowly. And everyone, I have nothing left to do but wish you an amazing weekend. Thank you for stretching out with me. If there's anything that you'd like to see more of, mobility-wise or even strength-wise or fitness-wise, please let me know either in the comments of this video or any of my videos, pre-recorded or live, or you can email me. You can get the email from this QR code right here, but you can email me at calffitness_fac-en-forme@cfmws.ca. All right. So thank you, everyone. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday for some force prep. Bye-bye.
Bienvenue aux Forces armées canadiennes en forme, votre destination principale pour l'entraînement physique en ligne dans la communauté des facs. Notre mission, c'est d'offrir des programmes de conditionnement physique dynamiques et axés sur les résultats, conçus pour répondre aux divers besoins et désirs des membres des facs. Rejoignez-nous pour nos séances d'entraînement hebdomadaires, en ligne, en direct et bilingue, avec des options pour tous les niveaux de forme physique. Participez à nos défis et explorez notre contenu varié, des séances de mobilité aux programmes ciblés tels que la préparation pour l'évaluation force. Connectez-vous avec notre communauté dynamique en vous abonnant à notre bulletin et en nous suivant sur Facebook, Instagram et YouTube pour rester informé de nos dernières mises à jour et nos événements. Je suis Coach Saul et ensemble, nous sommes les Facs en forme.